And the most chillest of times, well, for me, my favorite season, winter, you chill out. That sounded stupid, but you know. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Custom PC Tycoon. It's been a while since I revisited this game, and just for the winter, and maybe I'll be continuing these builds, I don't know. Unfortunately, the game will not be receiving any updates the creator said specifically in its group, which I'm really sad about, but yet again, I can at least do a couple of weird builds for now with the stuff that I have, or the stuff that the creator has left us. So we can start out with the new Christmas stuff. So one of the new Christmas stuff is the Sleeted case. So we'll be using a Sleeted case for today. We'll color it blue, maybe? Maybe blue? Oh gosh, that's way too blue now. Just leave it like that. Leave it white for just aesthetic purposes, I guess. For the motherboard, we'll just take a motherboard from the advanced store that I bought a while ago. It's the RGH10. So we'll be using one of those. Color it white with a blue outline like that. Pretty slick. For the power supply, oh gosh, I have a couple here. I got that from New Year's, and I got this from the superstitious PSU. Oh gosh, what is that? Oh, that's from Halloween. Oh, heck no. Heck no. We don't want to use something from Halloween now. Instead, we'll probably slap the same thing, I think, from the advanced store, so we'll be using the titanium 800 watt power supply. So that would be our power supply. For our CPU, we'll be using another thing from the Christmas store, which is the Jollytech CPU. That's really cool. I'll color it white. Actually, no. It's a bit of a problem that I can't change the color in there, but you know, we'll leave black to match the I don't know, aesthetic purposes of mid area where you put the CPU there. But anyways, the Jollytech is where our CPU will be. For the RAM, we'll probably use the 2TB RAM that we had from the advanced store. We'll color it blue. So this has slots for 4 slots of RAM, so that would be total, I don't know if I can do the math right, 8 terabytes of RAM, if I did the math right. So 8 terabytes of RAM, that's crazy, and I don't think anybody would have that. Unless your Linus Tech Tips over there with, like, I don't know. Anyways, let's move on with storage. We'll be using a 64 terabyte, or 2 64 terabyte SSDs, so we'll color them like that, just like so. Alright, there we go. Looks pretty slick in there. Our GPU will be using the Christmas, I believe. This is from Christmas. Oh gosh, it definitely is from Christmas. The RTX-C. So we'll be using the Yuletide. You know what? I'll just call it by how I want to call it. Yuletide X2. So we'll color it white with a blue. Oh, that actually looks pretty suck. Suck? What? Slick. Okay, wow, my English is horrible. And I'm stuttering a lot. And we'll be using just normal fans from the advanced store, so we'll color it white and blue. There you go. So we'll be using a total of 4 of these Radion 13F fans in here. So we'll color it white. There we go. There we go. And we'll slap one more in there just for fun. Lastly, the other cooling section. We'll be using a 7X CL AIO all-in-one cooler. So we'll be using one of those, and look at that. That already looks sick. So we'll color it white. And I believe, yep, that is it. We have successfully completed another rig. Oh, and I just realized I need to go buy another motherboard. That won't be a problem because the advanced store is literally, if you see where my cursor is, right there. So I'll go buy one from there. Let's see, chilled MK1, if that even lets me name it like that. And let us put it on the display here. Let's take off the magma for now and replace it with our chilled. Place on the podium. Look at that. That is a nice and beautiful rig right there. What's up the top here? What is that? Oh, that is sick. Take a look at the back there with its wintry kind of case. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, and that, if you followed, is how to build the chilled MK1 or Mark 1. I really like the aesthetic parts of this build. So if we compare it to the title, or what was it called again? Hold on. Alright, the Tide MK1. The Tide MK1. The Tide MK1 was built specifically for summer. I might do a redo video if I didn't do it, because I might not have done the video for it, but we'll see. I'll check. But I really do like the aesthetic purposes of this kind of build, and it kind of gives you an even balance between gold, cash, and diamonds. Mostly diamonds, because I usually mostly use diamonds for this setup. Or diamond parts for this setup, so I kind of really like, yeah, if you can see there, it's 117,000 cash, 62, I'm not even gonna read that. But yeah, it's kind of an even balance. You get a little bit of cash, but at the same time, you still balance out the difference between gold and diamond. I will do a separate video very soon on a balance between cash and gold, but that will be dependent on which parts I pick next episode. But yeah, I really do like the chilled MK2 and how it really turned out. I really also love the Archaic-C there. It's kind of a retro kind of style, and at the same time a little on button on the top here, which I really love. But that's really gonna have to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed another video of me returning back to custom PC Tycoon. I really hope the creator of this will make a second game, or maybe update a little bit with a little bit more parts I can use, because I'm starting to run dry on parts here. But I really do hope the creator will, and all's well in this custom PC Tycoon, I don't know, kind of lineup maybe. He is planning on to make a second game I've heard of, but I'm not sure about that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Full parts, all the parts will be in the description below if you really missed it. So the amount of parts in there and the specific parts. Be sure to be quick about this one though, because the second I post this video, the parts might not be there anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode on the chilled Mark 1 build, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys.